We need to talk about the M word, not that M word. Get your head out of the gutter, dog. I'm talking about Megalovania. Megalovania is a banger. We know it, your mother knows it, and someone out there, including myself, have it in their gym playlist. But if you think Megalovania is the peak of Toby Fox's genius, then you are fundamentally, and I say this with love, wrong. Today, we're going to ignore the skeleton in the room, and we're going to dive into the actual architecture of Undertale's incredible music. I'm talking about the tracks that do the heavy lifting, and the tracks that prove that Toby Fox is the king of sustainable music theory. He's not just a composer, he's a master recycler who knows how to wring every single drop of emotion out of a 3-note melody. And today, we're going to break down 6 tracks that show that Toby Fox is quite the composer, and I'm really excited to take this journey with you. Welcome to Quest Beats. After the chaos of the intro and the ruins that you go through, you step into Toriel's house and you hear this wonderful track called Home. On the surface, it's a cozy acoustic guitar and a soft synth, but the theory here is pure psychological warfare. Toby uses what we call a plagal cadence. So in music theory, that is a transition from the 4 chord to the 1 chord. It's a sound of a resolution that is not aggressive, but gentle by landing. By using this cadence, Toby is literally triggering a sanctuary response in your brain. He's telling you the monsters are gone and you can breathe. But notice the instrumentation. He mixes a real sounding acoustic guitar with a digital 8-bit synth. This is what we call timbral contrast. It represents the player, you, the human, meeting the world of Undertale. It's like a hug in a 4x4 time signature. It's the only thing keeping you from losing your mind before the story starts. Then we meet Napstablook. This is where Toby's sense of humor meets the technical skill in the song Ghost Fight. In most video game music, it stays very rigid in a robotic grid, but this track uses what we call swing rhythm. In a standard rhythm, the 8th notes are even, but in swing, the first note is longer than the second, creating a doo-dah, galloping feel. Toby pairs this syncopation, hitting the notes with the offbeats where you don't expect them, and this creates a sense of instability, perfectly mirroring the boss's personality. Toby Fox managed to make a jazz song for a ghost that feels like a social panic attack. I really feel it in this track. It's amazing. Now, let's talk about Waterfall. This track is pure atmosphere. It's a masterclass in the leitmotif manipulation. So, if you speed this song up about 200%, you realize that it's actually the main title theme, Once Upon a Time, hidden in the background. Toby uses a 16th note arpeggio, like running the notes through a chord one by one, to create the shimmering sound effect of water. But the key here is what we call Aeolian mode, the natural minor scale. The Aeolian mode is pure sadness, and it's lonely and it's vast. By taking the happy theme from the intro and slowing it down to this blue echoey cavern, Toby's telling you that the history of this world is much older and much sadder than you realized. He's storytelling through tempo and rhythm, and it hits harder than any dialogue box, which is really why I think the music in Undertale is the most important aspect of the game. Okay, so earlier I said Toby Fox is a sustainable genius. If you compare Dummy to Ghost Fight, you'll notice something familiar. Toby basically took the Ghost Fight MIDI track and gave it 3 cans of Monster Energy, adding some high-octane electro swing brass and called it a day. This is thematic variation, and it's brilliant. He increases the BPM and adds a walking bass line that is much more aggressive. While the original version has this depressed sigh, the Mad Dummies version is a caffeine-fueled tantrum. This is the sustainable genius because it creates a cohesion. Your brain recognizes the melody from the Ghost Fight, which is subconsciously linking these two characters together before you realize that they're even related. It's really efficient, it's hilarious, and it's a masterclass at getting the most bang for your buck out of a single melody. So now we're in Hotland, and we hit this track that makes every music nerd's jaw drop, Another Medium. If you want to talk about bawling out, look at the polyrhythms here. You have a synth melody that feels like it's in 3/4, but the percussion is firmly 4/4. These two rhythms are constantly fighting and interlocking. It creates this driving, relentless clockwork energy. Toby's also using FM synthesis sounds here, which is very familiar to a Yamaha DX7 synth from the 80s. But the real moment, the song never resolves. It stays in a constant loop of tension. Most songs go conflict, resolution, and Another Medium is just conflict, adding more conflict, and just keep moving. It forces the player to keep walking through the heat, and it sounds like progress, and it's arguably the most technically impressive track that Toby has ever written, if you really listen to it. Finally, we reach the king. Asgore. This isn't just a boss theme, it's a grand finale. This track is a medley of everything you've learned, and it blends in tracks from the game, and blends in Toriel's theme, and the game's main theme. The theory here is all about modal mixture. Toby switches between a heroic major sound and a tragic minor sound constantly. It represents Asgore's eternal struggle. He has to be a hero for his people, but he feels like a monster for what he has to do to you. The rhythm is a heavy march. Every beat hits like a giant stone footstep, but then the melody breaks into these soaring operatic lines that feel like a plea for forgiveness. It's a culmination of every leitmotif in the motive in the game. It's like the final exam of Undertale's music, and honestly, in my opinion, it passes with straight A's. It's such an incredible track. So look, I've glazed Toby Fox a lot in this video. He is a genius, but not because he's the perfect composer. He's a genius because he understands what music is and language, which is what this channel is all about. He used a waltz to make you feel the ruins, jazzy swing to make you laugh at ghosts, and complex polyrhythms to make you feel the heat of a laboratory. He's recycled, he's remixed, and he stole from himself to create a world that feels more alive than most AAA games with $100 million budgets. It's not just Megalovania to tell us that this game is a masterpiece with the music. We just need to listen to the home we left behind and the Asgore we have to face. My name's Plantbat. This has been Quest Beats. Thank you so much for going on this journey with me. Definitely check out Undertale's music and watch a playthrough of it if you haven't. The soundtrack is just absolutely incredible, and it makes me so happy to listen to it again. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and an amazing night. Check out these videos that I have below. If you want more, check out this Banjo-Kazooie video that I just put out. And then I also have another video about RuneScape's incredible music. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and an amazing night. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. Peace.